It might surprise you, but Jeff Bezos wasn't born Jeff Bezos. He entered the world as Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen on January the 12th in 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. When he was 1 year old, his mother Jacqueline divorced his biological father Ted Jorgensen. 3 years later, she married Miguel Bezos, who adopted Jeff. Henceforth, Jeff Bezos. After graduating high school, Jeff went to Princeton University. In 1986, he graduated with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering and computer science. By the way, originally, Bezos was majoring in physics. But when he realized that some of his fellow students were smarter than him, he changed courses. He simply thought that he would never be a great physicist. He started working for a tech startup and later worked for an asset management company. And then, in 1994, Bezos started his own firm in his garage in Seattle. Bezos named it Amazon, after the world's longest river. He wanted to show just how big the website would be. After all, Amazon's first tagline was Earth's biggest bookstore, because in the beginning, Amazon only offered books. By the way, originally, Bezos wanted to name his company Cadabra Incorporated, to show how magical online shopping was. He didn't, because a lawyer misheard the name as cadaver. Ouch. Another name he brainstormed about was relentless.com. And until now, the domain redirects to Amazon. One of Amazon's first employees was Bezos' wife, Mackenzie Bezos. They got married in 1993. After only 4 years, Amazon was listed on the stock exchange, having customers from 46 countries. By then, it had already changed the book market forever. And in many ways, Amazon pioneered online shopping as we know it today. So, fast forward to, well, now. Today, Amazon is the 13th biggest company in the world with a revenue of $232 billion in 2019 alone. Bezos' own current net worth is, please bear with me, $127 billion. By the way, in 2019, the world's biggest divorcement settlement was reached between Jeff Bezos and his now ex-wife Mackenzie. With 25% of his shares in the company, valued at $35 billion, Mackenzie is one of the richest women in the world. Maybe you know all of this already, but I bet we have some interesting facts about Jeff Bezos you don't know. Many teenagers work a side job to earn some extra money, and Bezos was no exception. His first part-time job was at McDonald's. Yeah, I was surprised too. And there was one thing he really liked about his job. Saturday morning was his favorite shift because he learned how to break an egg with only one hand. I wonder if he still cracks his own breakfast eggs. I mean, he definitely has the money to pay someone to do it for him, so anyways. Bezos is a space enthusiast. In 2000, he founded the aerospace manufacturer Blue Origin. With the new Shepard, the company was the first to launch a reusable rocket. Bezos' future plans include space tourism and the launch of satellites. He's even competing against a pretty powerful rival, fellow tech titan Elon Musk. Both want to seal a deal with the space agency NASA. How can you make the richest man in the world happy? By offering him a part in his favorite movie franchise. As a big Star Trek fan, he scored a guest appearance as an alien in Star Trek Beyond. Bezos has been a big fan of the film series for a long time. He even wanted to call Amazon makeitso.com, Captain Picard's signature phrase. Bezos' greatest strength might be the skills and vision as an entrepreneur. But even tech titans have weaknesses, you know. One summer, when Bezos was only 10 years old, he heard an anti-smoking campaign on the radio. It said that every puff on a cigarette would take a certain amount of time off your life. His grandmother was a chain smoker, and young Jeff was always interested in numbers. So he calculated how much time she had lost to smoking. In my 10-year-old mind, I had been extremely clever to do this. And so when I was finished with my arithmetic, I proudly announced to her how many years she had taken off her life. And I got a reaction I did not expect, with her bursting into tears. That was when his grandfather told him, "You're going to figure out one day that it's harder to be kind than clever." Though Bezos said that this was a key lesson for him, he still struggles with kindness today. In 2014, the International Trade Union Confederation even named Bezos the world's worst boss. Bezos is often criticized for Amazon's working conditions. Plus, he doesn't keep it a secret that he wants to replace his workers with machines at some point. According to Business Insider, he even hired a coach to learn how to be kinder. What do you think of Jeff Bezos? Would you like to work for him?